Did you know many people use special arms or legs that are called prosthetic limbs? These prosthetic limbs help people do daily activities such as walking, playing, running, etc. to be able to accommodate for losing a special part of their body. My name is Harshita and I'm a junior at West Windsor Plainsboro High School South. In this video, I will be learning and exploring what prosthetics do and how they work. Prosthetics have been around for a long time. However, in the past, we used materials such as wood or steel, which weren't the best for personalization for patients or their comfortability. However, now we use more advanced materials such as motors, sensors, etc. that allow for a better personalization to patients and a way to make their lives more better and fun. These methods allow for prosthetic limbs to be much cooler and also more advanced than before. So what are prosthetic limbs? Well, in simple words, prosthetic limbs are kind of like a smart device or a smart object. Essentially, if a person has lost their arm or lost their leg, it allows them to bring movement back into their lives. Some help for balance. So if I can't stand on my right leg because I don't have my left leg, it helps me bring the balance back. But some are much smarter than others. Like if suppose I had lost my arm and I wanted to flex my arm, there are such prosthetics that when you think about flexing your muscles, they will flex in your fake arm. Isn't that so cool? Well, prosthetic limbs seem so cool and all, but who really uses them? Well, people who've had an illness or had an injury or were born without a limb, those people take the advantage of prosthetic limbs. Now, prosthetic limbs isn't something to be scared about. It's just a different ability. People who have prosthetic limbs have to find different ways to be able to adjust to their limbs, which makes them stronger and makes them live their lives a bit differently. So where do you actually get your prosthetic limb? Well, first is you visit a doctor, a special doctor called the prostheticist. A prostheticist specializes in prosthetics. That doctor then would take specific measurements to make your prosthetic limb. Around the world, there are different organizations such as Shiners and Limbs International. These organizations help kids and adults around the world get prosthetic limbs. But how are prosthetics actually made? Well, prosthetics are very unique to each person, and therefore the creation is also very unique. For example, if somebody needs a very exact fit-limbed prosthetic, then they would use special machines such as 3D printers, which achieve that goal. Now, there are other prosthetic limbs which are made by hand. The ones that are made by hand tend to be much more stronger and durable because they're made out of lighter materials, such as carbon fiber, silicone, or plastic. Now, it's very important to remember that no two prosthetics are the same, and that's why the creation of prosthetics can be so different for each one. Each prosthetic is made for its one patient, and its only patient. But why is it so important to have prosthetic limbs? Well, yes, it allows for people to enjoy daily activities, restores mobility by being able to play, run, etc. But on top of that, it also allows people who have lost their limbs to restore their independence. It's tough without having one limb or another, but that really takes a toll on their confidence, which is why prosthetic limbs also boost their confidence. It allows them to be a person and experience day-to-day activities. So then next time you see someone with a prosthetic limb, remember, it's not just a tool. It's part of their journey. It shows their strength, their courage, their resilience to move on and continue their journey. It shows that they are willing to live their life their way, even if it means just a little bit differently. Thank you for watching. If you like this video or learned something new, please share it with your friends, hit that subscribe button, and like this video. Thank you!